Hello, here Akhil Srivastava teaching you Maths of Class 10th NCERT, Chapter 8, Introduction to Trigonometry. It is very important and interesting branch of mathematics. Totally depends on the sides of a right triangle. We know very well. Trigonometry is a Greek word. It divides in three parts: trigon and metron. Tri means three, gon meaning sides, metron measure. Three sides and its measure gives a relation and which forms this branch with the help of three sides and the angles of the triangle. In fact, trigonometry is the study of relationship between the sides and the angles of a right triangle. Ratio of the sides of right triangles with respect to its acute angle. Right triangle we know very well, there is a one angle always 90 degree and other two are acute angle by the ASPT, angle sum property of the triangle. So the sides of a triangle gives you the relation which forms some special name that we will study. In a right triangle ABC, if angle B is 90 degree, then these two angles will be a acute angle. What are these two angles? Angle A and angle C. AB, AC and BC are the sides of the triangle, but they have a special name. What is the special name? AC is called the hypotenuse, that first one. Other two sides are left, adjacent sides of the right triangle, adjacent side which is forming the right triangle. The sides, two arms of the triangle which form the right angles are also very important. One is base for angle C. For this angle, this is the base. What is base? BC is the base for the angle C. And AB is hypotenuse, perpendicular, not AB is a perpendicular which is called opposite side of this angle. It is opposite side of this angle. Base is also called adjacent side. In the book you will get it is called a adjacent side and it is called opposite side. Opposite side of angle C. And here opposite of 90 always fixed, which is hypotenuse at all the times. For angle A, suppose you are taking angle A, in right triangle you are taking angle A as your angle which you want. For angle A, opposite side is change. Earlier BC was the base, now BC is the perpendicular because BC is the opposite of angle A. This is opposite of angle A, so it is opposite side of your angle which you are taking to make a trigonometric ratio. AB is the base. Now in this case it is also known adjacent side of that angle. One is hypotenuse fixed, one is adjacent neighboring, that is AB with angle and with side. So AB and AC is forming angle A, so one is called hypotenuse, other will be adjacent. So it is changeable. When C angle, then AB is opposite. When A angle, then BC is opposite. Very important things for this. In short form, you can say all the three sides as it is a 90 degrees, and we can say it is H, one is P and one is B. Perpendicular and base. It is a changeable. Perpendicular is always called opposite side. Base is always called adjacent side. But we will not use this term. We will use PBH. Perpendicular, base and hypotenuse. So, PBH of a right triangle forms the sum ratio for both acute angles. Not one, both acute angles, it form a one relation, which is very important relation between PBH. What is called PBH? P means perpendicular, B is base, H is hypotenuse. H is always fixed. In a right triangle, always hypotenuse is the fixed, which is opposite side of 90 degree. But P and B are changeable. Changeable means when you are taking z, then p will be this in the triangle xyz. Y is 90. When you are taking x acute angle, then b is the opposite angle. Perpendicular will be this. So I am taking a triangle, for example xyz, y is 90 degree. For angle z, I am making trigonometric ratios. Trigonometric ratios are the ratio of two sides, and it forms the 6 ratios. Out of 6, 3 are primary basic ratios. By 3 you are getting 3 more, which is called the secondary. Primary or basic is full name. Full name means SINE, sine, cosine, tangent. Sine, cosine, tangent, then alternate sine this cotangent. By cot you are getting cotangent, by cosine you are getting secant, and by the sine you are getting the cosecant. Tangent gives the cotangent, cosine gives the secant, and sine gives the cosecant. So these are the relation between them. All 6 are correlated, but you will keep in your mind, without the angle with this, it is a senseless or meaningless. These are in the geometry only you can use. So very important things, all the 6, but short form we will write. Full name is, you write, then you will write in word sine of angle z. It is short form sine z. Sine z, not sine z, sin z. Some of you are putting sin, but it is sine z. Sine z, sine of z. Sine z is always perpendicular upon hypotenuse. Gives the p upon h. It is true for all the right triangle. Side is any. So xy upon xz. First formula. Cosine of z will be written like this, cos z, base upon hypotenuse. Base means yz upon hypotenuse. Tangent of z. Tangent of z means tan z. Tan z, p upon b, perpendicular upon base. So perpendicular for z in the figure, opposite side upon adjacent side. In words you can write opposite side upon adjacent side. Opposite side upon adjacent side means what? Opposite side means opposite side of angle z. Adjacent side means adjacent side of angle adjacent side. It is in the form of this z. It is adjacent, these two, and it is opposite. So always it is true. Cotangent. Cotangent is a reciprocal of tangent. Cotangent means cot z. You will not read this. It will be only for you, your knowledge. It is not necessary. Sometimes you will get in true, false and MCQs these names. Cot z. Cot z means base upon perpendicular. B upon P. Secant of z. Sec z. Short form. Hypotenuse upon base. Reciprocal of this. Cosecant of z, cosec z. That short form what will you write? Sine, cos, tan, cot, sec, cosec. Very simple. And you are getting h upon b. H means xz. Xz upon yz. I have written. Xz upon xy, xz upon yz. And here it is hypotenuse, it is hypotenuse. Cosecant, you are getting xz upon xy. So trigonometric ratios of an acute angle in a right triangle express the relationship between the sides, length of the sides and the angles of right triangle. It is the trigonometric 6 ratios you are getting, 3 and other 3. These 3 are the reciprocal of this, sine, cosec. So all the reciprocals to each other that you are seeing here. Values of trigonometric ratios do not change if the length of the side change, but angle is same. If the angle is not changing, side length you can increase or decrease, there is no matter. If it is 30 degree, then it will be 30 degree and it is a constant. It is called theta. One angle theta, and you can use phi, you can use alpha, you can use beta. These are the some symbols of the angles, mathematical symbols. Theta, theta like O, you will write like this, it is theta. It is phi, cut 0, it is alpha, it is beta, that we will use in the solutions. So here First of all, very basic thing, sine, cos, tan, cot, sec, cosec. What will you read? It is an important formula. You write and learn. Sine, cos, tan, cot, sec, cosec. Full form I have told you. Sine, cosine, tangent, cotangent, secant and cosecant. So you will read only this. And these are in the form of PBH. I am writing here PBH. Very important thing. P upon H, B upon H, P upon B, B upon P, H upon B, H upon B. It is very simple. You can learn it by a simple name formula I will give you. And these you see that AB upon AC for this triangle, AB upon AC, and one place you are getting AC upon AB. These two are reciprocal of each other or not? AB upon AC and AC upon AB will be reciprocal. Reciprocal, then what are you getting? Sine is a reciprocal of cosec, or cosec is a reciprocal of sine. Similarly, cos and the sec has a relation. Cos and sec has a relation, 1 upon sec and 1 upon cos. Why? Because this BC upon AC is AC upon BC. Here you have written. Tan and cot. Tan is reciprocal of cot and cot is the reciprocal of tan. But one more relation it has. This is this. Why? Because sin theta upon cos theta is equal to sin theta P upon H and cos theta is B upon H. We know sin theta is P upon H, cos theta is B upon H. Without any figure you can write. H and H cancel. So what are you getting? P by B, and P by B is what? Tan theta. So tan theta you can express in the form of sin upon cos. Tan theta you can express in P upon B. Tan theta you can express is 1 upon cot. Tan has a 1, 2, 3, 4 relations. But other has only 1, 2, 3 relations. 1, 2, 3. This is the name only. So if you don't see this, then what are you getting? Sin P upon H, 1 upon cosec. Cosec, 1 up H upon P, 1 upon sin. But tan and cot is only these two, which you are getting 4 relations. Tan you can express P by B. Tan you can express sin theta upon cos theta. Tan you can write 1 upon cot. Similarly, cot theta also you can write B upon P. Cos upon sin. Like sin upon cos, you write cos numerator, sin denominator. B by H, P by H, H cancel. You get here B by P, which is cot theta. Very important relations you are getting. All the trigonometric ratios are related to each other. Only one will be given, you can find other all. We will give you example later. Sin theta, cos theta, tan theta are reciprocal of cosec, sec and cot. Vice versa means cosec, sec, cot also reciprocal of sin, cos and tan. This is vice versa. That you know, sin theta you can write 1 upon cosec theta. Cosec theta you can write 1 upon sin theta. You are thinking that how will you learn this? It is very simple and very easy chapter. You can learn it by a basic formula that I will tell you tomorrow, which is very simple and easy formula. By that formula only you learn PBH with a one slogan that I will tell you in the next lecture. First you write and learn this formula today, and this all the theories you read 2-3 times, listen and write in the copies. Many times you write, 5 times, 6 times without seeing, then you automatically it will be learned. Thanks for today.